Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be checking out the brand new ML SoundLab plugin. Today, we're going to be checking out the Flagship. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and I'm so stoked to do this video, man, because it's from a product from ML SoundLab, and it's from a type of amplifier that I'm really rather naive to. Let me explain. Well, I guess before I explain, I just want to let you guys know that this is not a sponsored video, okay? This is just me and you hanging out. I want to showcase this thing. I want to jam on it, and it's fun to create and talk about guitar tone, okay? Now, when I say I'm naive to this amplifier and to this type of guitar tone, let me call it how it is, man. This Flagship is modeled after several Friedmans. Like, let's just, address it, call it how it is, right? So, I've only played through two Friedmans in my life. One was a mini Jerry Cantrell head that I was borrowing from a friend, the same friend that let me borrow his Epiphone Les Paul Modern that is currently here. And the other Friedman I played was actually Jim Root's own live rig when I saw them 2 years ago. But apart from that, I really have no experience with Friedmans, especially, does Jim's even really count? I mean, it was like just like in the ISO cab and I could barely hear it, you know what I mean? Anyway, man, all I'm trying to say is, like, I'm naive to this guitar tone, so I'm excited to dive in and to share this type of sound, this kind of jangly, let's call it like a hot rodded Marshall type of sound. I don't know, man. I'm just excited because it's something a little bit different. How today's video is going to work? How I always do it, man. Quick little demo song using my Balaguer Espada tuned to drop C. And then after the demo song, which is a track that you guys are very familiar with, you'll hear here in a second. After the demo song, we'll do a quick little playthrough, a quick little casual chug, a casual hang. I might throw in a lead or two, you know what I mean? If I'm feeling really crazy, I might try to play lead. Anyway, man, after that, we'll come back, we'll wrap up today's video, and we'll get out of here, okay? So I'm not going to waste any more time talking. I got a lot to show you, and let's get into it right now. So ladies and gentlemen, that is everything I can show you with this plugin. My overall summary is I'll say this. Although I'm naive and I'm new to the whole kind of jangly, hot-rodded Marshall kind of clanky guitar tone, I really thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with and checking out the ML SoundLab Flagship. And one thing I love about what ML SoundLab is doing in general, not with the Flagship and with all the other amp sims as of the past like year and change, is ML SoundLab is like modeling and allowing us, the consumers, to have all these awesome, staple amplifiers in the industry. We're allowed to have them, or we're able to have them on our computer for such a fraction of the cost, and it just allows us to be able to like hear how these amplifiers sound, and therefore if we want to ever invest and or save up and buy the real deal, we certainly can, and ML SoundLab is allowing us to kind of hear that, you know what I mean? But on the contrary, let's say you don't want to buy a real amplifier, you can't afford it, whatever. One thing I'll say in my own personal opinion and humble opinion, ML SoundLab just has some of the best guitar tones, and honestly I would say like underrated guitar tones in the guitar community as of right now. They just kill it, man, and I really sincerely love using their products. I use Fluff's amped roots all the time, and like now that I had the Flagship, for my arsenal of amp sims, I'll probably use that all the time, man. I'm just so stoked and so proud of ML SoundLab and the quality of their product and the attention to detail, man. It's so good. So like I'm kind of rambling right now, but all I'm saying, like, I really just love what ML SoundLab does in general. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sleeping on ML SoundLab, I highly recommend you guys checking them out. Like, they just kill it, man. They're so good. And the Flagship is a perfect example, man. Just sounds great, sounds killer. A unique tone and a new tone for me, but I love it, and I can't wait to use it going forward. So, everybody, that's going to do it for the video. For brand new to the channel, subscribe. I love you guys so much. A huge shout out to all my patrons and everybody who supports me. Stay safe. Stay healthy, stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.